Right, welcome to LBC's Theatre, and yes, in this marvellous building we have our own theatre. We've assembled a number of people who will have points to share on the budget. Not the pundits, but people like me who probably know very little about these things, but who will all be affected in one way by the budget. So join us a little later to see what the people of London think about this year's budget.
This budget supports working families and helps those looking for work. It unashamedly backs business. This budget reaffirms our unwavering commitment to deal with Britain's record debt.
Lucy Hindmarsh, we've just heard the budget is just finished. You describe yourself as a blogger, an East London mum, living in Hackney, you say, and clawing on to being a stay-at-home mum by the skin of your teeth. Yeah. Do you think anything in the budget has made you feel better, more positive about what's going to happen?
It's good to hear. My husband has his own business, so it's good to hear that there is support for smaller businesses, and I think that's a positive thing. But the whole thing around child benefit, it scares me the way they're now saying that they're going to slowly take it away. It's still being taken away.
Yeah, Trevor, of course, is from the House of Reeves, the furniture shop in Croydon that was burnt to the ground during the riots, but you're back, you're trading, business is hopefully good. What did the budget do for you, if anything?
Personally, the personal rate of tax is always a benefit. It'll be a benefit for me, the rest of my family, and also a lot of my employees as well. So we're very happy about that. Obviously it's not for another year, but there's a gradual increase, so we're very happy there. One thing that didn't come through very well, and I know that the government have already announced it, this extra borrowing to do with banks. We have borrowing, we're trying to extend our facilities, and we can't engage with the banks, and we've got a very high profile, so we're a bit surprised that there isn't much of a kick, if you like, with the government. They seem to be saying things, but it doesn't seem to be getting through. Right,
Claire, you're the president of the Students' Union at the Metropolitan University in London. Students, young people generally, have come in for quite bad press lately for all sorts of wrong reasons, but it's still difficult. It's very difficult if you're starting out on the working ladder. Do you think that this budget has actually addressed some of those problems?
I'm not sure what they're preaching. We'll have to wait and see if it actually materialises. One of the things I'm really angry about this budget is the reduction in corporation tax. If you look at the attack we've had in the university sector, the HE sector has been completely decimated. The funding has nearly all gone, and the corporations that are receiving this tax relief actually benefit so much from the graduates. So surely they should be contributing to the infrastructure that actually creates the graduates that they depend on to run their businesses.
It's interesting to know whether a rabbi feels there's been anything positive in the budget for people or not.
It's an interesting question. I have to say, it's the first time I've sat through a whole budget speech, and I've now discovered after all the years of my life why I've never done it before. One of the things I always find depressing about such things is that it's all about numbers and figures, and it seems to me that the emphasis on value is just misplaced. I think one of the issues that we've had to deal with over the last few years, and I think we're going to have to deal with even more in the years to come, is we're going to have to redefine what we mean by value, because it's all been based around economics, and I think that the emptiness of the society that constructs itself purely on an economic basis has been graphically revealed certainly in the last 10 years and probably in the last 50. And somewhere we've got to find a new set of values to rebuild communities, to rebuild our lives as a society, rather than just worry about how much we might earn and how much this might cost us.